Hey man. Oh, I hadn't noticed that the video had started. All right. So, how you doing, man? This is Lucifer here, business and spiritual consultant as always. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing well. And like I said, man, this is the most deplorable. The thing is, these fucking guys have so much fucking balls. It's fucking ridiculous. So like, I'm confused. I mean, like they are acting like they fucking did nothing. Like they didn't do anything. Like I don't even want to talk about it. What I really want to talk about is this 10 million views on YouTube thing. That right there. I mean, I didn't want to keep doing YouTube videos and stuff, but I was gonna keep it around. Like I'm gonna keep it around to promote stuff. You know, 10 million. That's hey. That's crazy. Well, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you too, Google. This is great. This is fantastic. Have you noticed the you know what I mean? Look, there's kids in Africa that have nothing to eat, bro. But this doesn't help. Like this shit over here does not help the kids in Africa, my nigga. you know. Anyways, so I have a Rosicrucian, bro. Like, look, man, JD Dimple. I don't know what the fuck. Apparently, okay. So look, I lost my shit. I lost my shit for a very good reason. I lost my shit for very good reason. But I checked out a couple videos behind some back videos from JD, right? And so basically he's saying Lucifer is, uh the J Man. Uh he's not. He's not. He's not the J Man. Okay? I don't know why people want and yes, look, there's a Rosicrucian which I believe should not be a Rosicrucian. I think he should quit that shit. I don't know what's going on with Masonry nowadays, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Yesterday I was speaking to my partner about Mason groups and stuff. Like there's lower Mason group like the Moose, like the Mooses, or night of the colony, whatever, the colonist night, whatever. Shriners, charitable services. Those guys are Masons too. Those guys are Freemasons too. Those guys aren't they're almost harmless. Because they just want to chill with other people. You know what I mean? But almost harmless. They still control shit. You know what I mean? They're still very around town. Because the sad part is the reason why I called the guy. I can't believe in 2023 that you would join a masonry group. Is just with all everything that's going on. I mean, people are being put to the side. We are creating a society of weak individuals. And it's not people that are doing that. People would not, like regular people that go to work, I'm not talking about stupidity. I'm not talking about ignorance. I come out of my mom's belly, I go to school, they tell me to go to work. right? They tell me to go to work. I would not have the mental presence to tell myself, yo, I have to make sure the weak people go before the strong ones because I'm too busy. Because I'm already thinking about something else. I'm thinking about my own family. I'm thinking about my own future. I would not have the mental presence to create a platform where weak people are made to progress. And now, so people, regular people are not the people doing this shit. So who's doing this shit? Mason groups. It's not regular people doing this shit, man. So to come around somebody's channel and feel all fucking proud, a demonologist of all people, because demons are okay. Now, I'm not gonna say that, but I wish I could say it because people would understand. Pardon my hand gesture here. I still use the yeah sometimes because it's also focus. Anyway, but so demons do not oppress people, but people have a tendency of thinking that that's the case. And not only that, people have a tendency of thinking that demons are accepted universally. They're not accepted universally. We are part of many cultures, but we're not accepted universally. Like, it's not unanimous. You know what I mean? So we do face opposition, right? And when we're trying to be free, we're trying to have an orgy here, like, or we're trying to find like, or some shit like that. You know, like we're trying to have fun, basically. You know what I mean? Like, without hurting anybody. I'm just saying, like I'm not I don't, you know. It's just an example. It's just an outlandish example I'm trying to find here. Because people will judge you for having an orgy. You know, some people say it is not every. Some people think that's disgusting. You know, some people think it's disgusting. Some people will downright call the fucking police if they even, you know, have knowledge that there's an orgy going on. You know what I mean? So it is not unanimous. It's the same thing for demons. They're not unanimously accepted. So what's going on now? We got weak people, and demons are not weak. Demons create strong individuals. And if you are not a strong individual, a demon will not judge you. It will try to make you stronger. Some people might accept it, some people might not accept it. It is very hard to have demonic strength. I have demonic strength, but I just started. This ain't shit. Like, this is nothing. You think I'm fucked up right now? This is just the beginning. I just started. You know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still learning, and I'm learning. Trust me, I'm learning. And I'm seeing faults in my behavior. I'm seeing that there are some parts of me that needs to, you know, that needs to be reflected upon. Um and all that is to have more demonic strength. That's their way of, like, you can't have something if you can't control the thing. You got to learn how to control yourself in order to control something else. So you can't control something else without controlling yourself. Period. It doesn't add up. You know. And I thought I was the shit. I thought I was fine. You know what I mean? I thought I was, I thought I was fine, and I'm noticing that I'm not fine, and I'm okay. I'm in a better position mentally and emotionally than some other people. There's some people that have it on lock. There's some people that are not even close. Um, but yeah, it's different shit. So now you have these groups of people that are literally don't want you to become stronger. They want you to become weaker. They are trying to make you weak. They're trying to put weak ideas in your mind, and they're holding you back at the same time, which is worse. Like, don't hold me back, bro. Like, do you know how much time you are taking away from my life by holding me back, man? How dare you? I mean, like, who gave you the right to do such a thing? Like, who died and made you? But the thing is, don't answer that because we already know the answer. And that's why you're a Rosicrucian, because you believe in the J-Man. Because Rosicrucians and Merovingians are very close relatives to the descendants of the guardians of the Exod and the fucking whatnots and the crucifixion and the Exod and the blood of Christ. Those guys are the guardians of the blood of Christ. They're the guardians of the blah blah blah. The hearts of cha 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 cha. Shalom. Fucking Jews. Negro fucking Jews. Alright? All that is Jewish mysticism. You know what I mean? A bunch of black folks. Why you think you got a bunch of black Israelites nowadays? Because they all want to be fucking Jews. They all want to be fucking Jews. They all think they're fucking Jews. They think all the fucking people in Africa were all Jews. Everybody in Africa was a fucking Jew. Fuck you. I'm not a fucking Jew, man. I'm an African, and that's it. I'm not a Jew. You want to be a fucking Jew, that's your fucking business. And the only reason why people want to be Jews is because they want some of that money. Period. That has to be it. It has to be money. Why else would you want to be a Jew? What other possible reason would you want to be a Jew and not an African? I would rather be an African than a Jew. What is you talking about, man? Even though there's some pros and cons into considering yourself a Jew, an African. Just like there's pros and cons into considering yourself a Jew. You know what I mean? Now this man, I called him a loser. You are a loser. Yeah, I don't understand why. If you're such a great fucking guy, if you're such a fucking good guy, if you come on my channel like you're such a great person, you see what's going on in the news. I hope you know who Joe Biden. You know who Joe Biden is, right? You've seen Joe Biden, right? You've seen Donald Trump, right? Now, how you gonna tell me? Let's say Donald Trump is a Rosicrucian, not Donald Trump, but what's his face? Joe Biden. Joe Biden's a Rosicrucian. Like, let's say he is, right? He's the fucking president, man. I mean, how do you think everybody else is gonna feel about you, right? Unless you think that Joe Biden's doing a great job as a fucking president. How do you think people are going to feel about you? You can't walk around fucking town. Oh, but I'm not part of that thing. No, bro. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's your brother. You calling me brother. You called me brother. How can I be your brother? We don't think alike. We don't want the same things. You actually have actual brothers. You can't come and recruit me, bro. Not until you clean all this fucking shit up. If you clean all this shit up, fine, okay, maybe. But this is fucked up. This is messed up. People are going to jail. Okay, thanks to me, some people are getting released from jail. And no, I'm not talking about the Tate brothers. But yes, I will take a small smidge. I'll take a small smidge of fucking credit for resuscitating people's how do you say, motivation towards keeping those guys around. That's what I'm gonna say, because I don't want to take away from their great work. But it is a thing that I think some of you have noticed that I'm capable of doing, is resuscitating the dead. As I have said to some people on my channel that did not understand, because there's someone, this person know who they are, that keeps, every time I talk to this person keeps telling me they dream about this demon. This demon keeps saying that they can. I don't think so. I keep telling that person, yo, that person that you keep seeing is me, bro. The person doesn't want to listen, because I am a necromancer. I have been a necromancer since I was a kid. Now, of course, these people, these are actual living, breathing people. They're not dead yet. But like I said to my partner the other day, people like don't believe the hype. They keep telling us like, oh, you know, humanity has not evolved in the past 5,000 bajillion years. Lies. Humans evolve extremely quickly. Humans evolve way faster than people tell us in the news. Way faster. So what I'm trying to say is, what I do, the reason why you keep seeing these people pop out, like you see me pop out and these people still are still around, is because I used to practice. I've always practiced necromancy, even as a kid, as a teenager, not a kid, but a teenager. You know, so necromancy, death, is not necessarily, and this is the reason why, you know, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus here, but a lot of people are obsessed with death. A lot of people think death is evil. A lot of people disrespect the entity of death because they think death is unnatural. I am death. It is very natural. There's nothing wrong with death. Death is only the polar opposite of life. But if life doesn't have an entity, this is a joke here that I'm making. I'm making a small joke. I'm making a small jest. It's a riddle, right? A conundrum. If life has no entity and death exists, then who is the representation of life? Who gives life? Okay, so death is a guy with a pitchfork, with a freaking thing, with a hoe. Death is an entity with a hoe, and what's it again? And a hoodie, and a hoe to reap and sow, right? What is life? Life is, where's life? What does life look like? Everybody knows what death look like, but nobody knows what life look like. So I'm not going to give you the answer, because I think the answer is within the riddle itself. So I don't really need to answer that. If you're not, if you too stupid to understand what the fuck I'm saying, to read between the lines here, that's deplorable and sad. Like, it's really sad. But basically, what I'm all I'm trying to say is, you practice something long enough, you can transmogrify. No, not transmogrify. You can transfigurate one thing into the other. It's like alchemy. It's like alchemy. It's like when you do magic long enough, when you do a certain specific sort of magic long enough, you can transfigure that specific sort of magic to do something else. Because you've done the foundation so long that you're just fucking so good at it that it actually, you can do something else with it. It happens, especially if you spend years doing something. So I didn't mean to give any secrets here. I feel like I did, and I'm sorry. And anyway, there's only 20 people that's gonna see this video, so who gives a shit? All you 20 people are very lucky people, and y'all should take these wonderful gnosis that I'm dropping, and go fuck shit up, man. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. And like I said before, I watched the other video, blah blah blah. I'm still very messed up. And the guy, the thing is, he's like, I think you're just butthurt. Pardon my language. I think you're just butthurt about, like, these demonologists that are turning into fucking Christian. I don't know what you call it. Christian believers. They're turning into the right hand path. You know, I don't know. Lucifer does not give. I think the reason why, because people underestimate the level of not giving a fuckness that Lucifer has. Like, no, really. Like, I think people really underestimate the level, because Lucifer, I don't give a fuckness, is very high level. Like, he does not give a shit. Like, if you choose to do something stupid, and he's like, whatever, go ahead, go do whatever. And he's not necessarily, he's not angry. He's just gonna forget about you forever, which is almost worse. You know what I mean? Which is technically it's worse than, not punishing the person. Like, I would in that particular case, if I am being led astray, I would rather you hit me with a ruler, so I know that I'm going the wrong way. Because maybe I'm just not realizing what I'm doing. Of course, I'm being a bit naive by saying that, because I'm pretty sure if Lucifer doesn't give a fuck about you and he's not telling you shit, it's because he knows that you know the truth. You just decided to do some other stupid shit that nobody asked you to do, which is a very big problem when you're doing magic, especially you're practicing demonology, and not Ars Goetia, but actual demonology. It is very hard and not easy to not fuck up. Like, it's very easy to fuck up when you're doing demonology, like not Ars Goetia, like real demonology, working with real demons, no angels, nothing. It's very easy to mess up. Very easy. Like, very easy. And some demons will tell you what the fuck is up, and some others will look at you like, mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's not easy, man. And sometimes they just don't fucking listen to, actually. So the whole Christian thing, I feel like it's like he's watching everybody. He's like, so these guys wanna incorporate that in. Okay. Because Ars Goetia is garbage. Ars Goetia is trash. It's complete trash. I don't know why everybody's fucking obsessed with it. Is the biggest load of garbaggio that I have ever seen in my entire life. And yet, people still go all out for it. But it's. I mean, I use the template in it to make my spells. I'm not gonna lie. I always do that. I use the Keys of Solomon template, and I choose like I replace certain words and stuff like that. It's a good template. If you don't know how to write a prayer, I don't know how to write prayers. I don't know how to write prayers because I've never been an altar boy. I've never been in church things, and I don't know how to write prayers. I practiced for a couple of years now, but it's not my cup. It's not where I am the best at. Which is sad because it works. It's good to write your own prayer. You should write prayers. I'm trying to write a prayer right now, and like I said, I forgot about you guys a little bit because I did say that we were gonna enter the era of Cain. Okay, if you're looking for Jesus, right, get involved with Cain. If you want a savior, if you want a male human savior, get involved with Cain. He's the saint of sinners. Why would you go see the saint of, I don't know what you call that, and you're not even that thing over there, but you're a sinner and you don't want to see the saint of sinners? Because that's what Cain is. Cain is the saint of sinners. So if you're looking to pray to somebody, if you're a demonologist, not if you're a Christian, but if you're a demonologist, if you're looking to strengthen your magic, your own magic, your own, you know what I mean, your own ethereal power and strength, strengthen it with the strength of Cain, right? I don't know if you can see my mark of Cain. I didn't do this by myself. I call this a stigmata. It's very peculiar. This is not like some fucking homicidal, some fucking, suicide shit, bar garbage. Like, I'm not like that. I am suicidal, but I don't cut myself. I consider this a stigma. I consider this a sign. It's like a straight line, and that's the mark of Cain. Usually, the mark of Cain is a straight line. So, yeah, man. I don't have my stigma. Like I said, and it's easy for me to talk though, cause I am a demon in human form. Like I was born a demon, So Christianity has always been, I've always been allergic to it. So for me, things is upside down. Everything is upside down. My dad used to always tell me that when I was a kid. He was always be like, "You're upside down, man." And I knew it. I knew I was upside down. Like I just didn't care. But he didn't like that about me. Like he was like, "You're always upside down. You're always doing things the other way around." Like it's part of me, man. I don't know. I knew he was right. I knew what he was saying. I knew what he was saying was true. But I just, it's just me. I'm upside down. I'm like a bat. I'm like a bat. I'm like Batman. You know what I mean? So I sleep upside down. I live upside down. I live my life upside down. So we got a lot of things to do. We got a lot of things to do. Yes, I'm off-putting, but I don't care. You're talking to someone that doesn't have any rights in this world of yours, Mr. Rosicrucian. We don't have rights. Demons don't have rights. We can't do what we want to do. Like we don't have rights, bruh. Like we can't do shit, man. And we don't even have the right to work. We don't have the right to feed ourselves, bro. That ain't right to me, bro. Like, of course I'm butthurt. Of course I'm not appreciating this. Of course I'm not in it. I'm not into this whole nonsense, bro. Like, and it's not necessarily we don't have rights. It's just y'all are cutting us off because you're trying to get your friends inside the door before everybody else. One or two friends is all right. That's what friends are for in the first fucking place. That's what friends are for in the first fucking place. Yes, I said it. I would do the same. I would do the same, but shit, I wouldn't do it all the time. I would also let regular people in, whether it's a job, whether it's an opportunity, whatever my job is. If I have a friend that needs a job, I'm gonna get him a space. But the rest of the time, I'm gonna let people do what they do. Y'all ain't letting people do what they do, bro. That's messed up. And yes, I could talk more about Kane, and we are gonna talk more about Kane. I'm presently writing prayers for Kane, about Kane, and I suggest you do the same because he's very strong today. The whole day today, because Lucifer sleeps in the morning, and I have to stop bugging him in the morning because I'm a day demon. I'm not a night demon. I'm a day walker. I'm a day walker. I'm not a night walker. I love the night. The night is the moon. I'm a knight of silver moon lance. I love the night. The night is my mother. The night is my lover. We are intertwined eternally, internally, and eternally. There is no separating me and the night and the moon. Me and the moon are lovers, right? Just talking about the moon, I feel like kissing her right now. But I'm still a day demon. So I work better in the day. So I'm always up during the day. I try to work night shifts, but I still end up waking up in the day. I'm just used to it. But but I also call Lucifer during the day, and it's not good. It doesn't work as well. So what do I do if I wake up in the morning? Because I still have to fight. There's still entities that's gonna come in. There's still messages that I have to interpret. There's still spirits that's gonna be around me. Like life still goes on. Of course, you can make a prayer to Lucifer if you need something. You know what I mean? And that's gonna work, but he's not gonna stay there. It's like you're just gonna. So what do I do to envelop my energy with some, with my own entity, with my own guys, with my own group? Lilith, number one. Beelzebub, number two. And between Beelzebub and Lilith, Cain. And not in that particular order. Add Cain to the mix. Today I added Cain to the mix. Today I added Cain to the mix, and I had a good day. The energy was there. I felt the same demonic energy I feel when Lucifer is here. It was there. He maintained it. He kept it going. And it's not just that. Cain is also, I'm sorry to say it in that way, I'm being disrespectful and a little bit too stale by saying that. Because Cain is a hero. Cain is the ultimate hero. Cain is the first man that stood up to injustice, to the injustice that was brought, to the unfairness, the injustice, the chastisement, the bullshit, basically, of God. So he's a wonderful man. And that's why I wanna harness that power. I wanna harness the power of a wonderful man, a wonderful thinking person, a person of great strength, a person of great mental fortitude. the freest man, the only man to have understood Lucifer. The first man, not the only man, but the first man to understand Lucifer. Because Adam didn't understand Lucifer. Adam didn't understand Lucifer. And you know, Adam did not understand Lucifer, but Cain did. Joseph did not Joseph. What's his name again? Jacob did not understand Lucifer, but Cain did. So there's not a lot of people in the Bible story that understands Lucifer, that understand his point of view, that never that there's it's not even mentioned that anything. You have to look very closely to see who understands the notions of Lucifer and not, you know. And you'd be very surprised to find out who does and who doesn't when in Rome. So it's good to pray to Cain. It is good to create prayers to Cain. It is good. Forget the Ars Goetia. Forget all that garbage. That fucking Christianity crap. I don't know what the fuck JD's talking about with this fucking truth revealed garbage. I mean, he might be a great healer. He might be a great healer. But demonology is not his forte. You know what I mean? From what I'm seeing, that's not his shit. Like, he's a healer. You know, so he might be a very good healer, but demonology is not his shit. EA might have more experience, but the thing about EA is he creates his own demons. And most people don't understand that. EA creates his own demons. He creates servitors. He uses servitors and does magic with them. Everybody thinks he's using a Baal or Lilith. He can't use Lilith. Maybe he can use Baal, because Baal's a fucking treacherous bastard. Or Azazel's a treacherous bastard. But apart from those two, and there's probably some more. Belphegor. He can use Belphegor. Belphegor's a treacherous bastard. I tried using him the other day. He's an asshole. Belfré Luna. It's a complete asshole, man. Well, it's not a complete asshole, but he's kind of an asshole. He's not with us, basically. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I had no idea. He gave me a vision, all kinds of shit. But then he also showed his true color at the end, and I was like, oh damn, okay, this nigga fucking wildin'. And I trust my patrons. And anyway, I have like the biggest patrons in the entire demon world. So I don't, if I talk to a demon and I see him wilding out, it's not gonna scare me off. Because the other dudes I know are stronger than you. Like, you're just a dick at this point. You're just an asshole at that point. Like, so I have nothing to worry about. If the patrons that I had were tearing my ass up, I would have skipped. I would have stopped. I would have went back to Christianity, or not, or I wouldn't have went back to Christianity. I would have started if demonology doesn't work. I'm a practice Norse god magic, Norse magic. I'm always And again, JD, again, I mean, how did you spend this long? How did you spend this much time without ever invoking Odin? Not even once. I mean, they're talking about the shit. They're fucking proud. They're like sitting there talking like they're proud. Like they're like, oh, you know, today, 2023, today, 2022 or 2023, man. It was a couple weeks ago, man. Or a couple months ago, I saw a video of this guy, you know, he was like super proud. It's like, I've never talked to Odin before. How? Have you never talked to Odin before, bro? I mean, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Some people are like that, and some people that aren't, you know. And it's good because the guy, I heard he's a great healer. I heard he's a very good healer. So he must be doing something right. But I'm just like, I'm confused, you know, like, it's a bit weird, you know, to hear somebody say they never talked, they never even tried, you never even tried. So what the fuck? I mean, like, so you don't have your crows. So this whole fucking time you're walking on this fucking planet, and you don't have your crows, because everybody else has their crows. It's a common thing. It's more common than you think. You know, everybody else has their crows, man. So I don't know. Like, I don't mean to diss you and shit, bro. And I know I'm belligerent and annoyed and damn near almost disrespectful. So I'll give you that. I don't really care. I don't really care because to me you're kind of like I'm starting to feel like you're part of this fucking garbage shit, you know, fucking stupid fucking plan to keep fucking Andrew Tate in jail and Tristan Tate in jail, and to make sure that my channel doesn't grow, you know, by removing subscribers and shit like that. I think you're part of those motherfuckers. That's what I think. I think the only reason why you keep fucking throwing the J guy's name, you know, all up and down the street is because you're part of these sons of bitches. You're part of these fucking thing. You're part of this fucking thing. How you don't have your crows? How can you be this big magic guy? You don't have crows. You've never spoken to Odin. You think Lucifer is the J guy? What is going on? You're taking all kinds of fucking drugs, bro. Like, you're still depressed. You're still cutting your wrist. You're still trying to do bloodletting. Bloodletting doesn't even work. No one uses blood to do magic anymore. Shit, they don't even accept it anymore, which is weird. Kind of, but not really. But to me it is, because if you watch movies, they're always like, you know, spilling blood everywhere and shit, you know. I expected the same fucking thing. I didn't fucking care. So your shit's weird. Your shit is weird. It's not my place to fucking say anything, but I think it's weird. It's off-putting. I don't know. I hope people just take it. Don't take most of the shit you do at face value, and they are aware that it's entertainment. Because at this point, I think you're just doing entertainment. I think it's just entertainment. You're just trying to entertain people. So yeah, man, this video is too damn long. Um, yeah, like I said, man, like, if you want to save yourself, if you want a savior, write some people out there are very good at writing. Some people are experienced magicians, and they know how to write po they know how to write prayers, you know. So if you're an experienced magician and you know how to write prayers, write a prayer to Cain. Write a prayer to Cain and use Cain as your icon in order to maintain order in your house. And if you don't know how to write prayers, do the same thing I did. Go open the Keys of Solomon and just take one of the prayers in there and just replace words and shit with demonic shit and bada bing, bada boom. That's what I did. You know, like, you know what I mean? That's what I do. That's what I do when I want to write a prayer, and I don't know I don't know what word to use and blah 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 to sound. I use yeah. So, anyways, I see you guys later, man. My name is Seth, also known as Major Hater 1523. Now, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.